You're right on Life in the Philippines, Love Change Nation, and BobbieD. One nation under rule, one love. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a technical problem. I am working on it to get our video. Okay, we got it. Yeah. Hello, my friends. It's BobbieD coming to you live from the Talamban, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about life in the Philippines, relationship tips, the stability phase. In the Philippines, yeah, man. Life in the Philippines, stability, relationship tips, the stability phase in the Philippines. Yeah. Ooh, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back again, friends. And if that was for those here for the first time, if you would please click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country that is just built for lovers. Yeah, people like you and me. I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. Remember Diamond song? Love you, baby. Love you. Yeah, lovers, man. And they come from all over the world, and they come for one main reason. A lot of them some outside reason, but the main reason, baby, is to hook up with the coveted Filipina. Yeah, they hook up with the coveted Filipino. But today, as you know, we are continuing on a series of video live broadcasts, and we're talking about relationship tips, because it's important. It's very, very important. One of the most hot topics in the YouTube world is what? Relationships. It's a very hot topic. And the reason why it's so hot is because everybody's either falling in love, falling out of love, making up, or breaking up. They ain't doing no shaking up. They just making up and breaking up, falling in and out of love. And sometimes, my guys, when you fall in and out of love, you have a tendency to lose a piece of yourself. Yeah. Every time you break up with your lady, part of you is missing. You don't feel like I just don't feel right. And she said she's the same way. And so when you make up and break up, it's a piece of you that's missing. And people get tired of that. They just want to hook up with one lady. One lady special, and they want to make her yours. And the lady want to make the man just one man and make him hers. Okay, and sometimes that's the most ideal situation to be. Yeah, you don't have to be married. I mean, some people prefer to be married like me. I like to be married. But some people like me, Bobby, they married the dirty word. I ain't play that. I know, man. I ain't trying to get you married, man. Don't play that game with me. I'm not trying to get you married. That's not true. That's not what I tell your cup of tea. That's not what you want to do, okay? But I'm trying to let you know the most powerful lessons in life, okay, that you will ever learn in life is how to deal with the individual you love, your lady or your man, okay? Very, very powerful. And you think I'm playing with you? You ever had a relationship and you broke up over some crazy stuff? When you look back on it 6 months later after you broke up, you say, man, that was so crazy, man. Why did we do it? I miss her to this day? And we broke up over some foolishness. It didn't have to be that way. It didn't have to. If you had the knowledge to deal with the situation, to deal with the anger, to deal with the frustration, to deal with the pain, baby, you would be together right now. Love it, dub it. So I'm going to show you, man. I can show you better than I can throw you. I'm going to show you. Third stage. We talked about the honeymoon stage. And who remember the second stage we talked about last few days ago? What we talked about? I'm going to give you 3 seconds. I give you 3 seconds for you to think. But sometimes we forget to use it, how we use this. We forget. All we do is we want visual stimuli. We want to look at the TV. We looking at TV. We ain't using this. We just looking. Visual stimulus. That's all we have made. We have made our brain and the mental faculties we have undeveloped. Yeah, we've gone backwards. All we do is sit in front of the boob tube and all we do is we get the game thing. We're not using this. We're using the eyes. So I give you a chance to get your mind revved up. I give you 3 seconds. What did we talk about on last live stream show? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Come on now. Use that noggin. I don't, what bothers me, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you one of my pet peeves. I don't like people that don't know how to think, that don't use their mind. It bothers me, man. We went to school from elementary on up. They taught you stuff in the book, but nine times out of 10, they never taught you how to think. You got to do that for yourself. So learn, man. Use that mind. The more you use that mind, the more you're able to think for yourself. You ain't got to look at the boob tube. You ain't got to get on the game. You ain't got to do all that. It's there. You can entertain yourself. You don't need to look at the TV. Put that game controller down. Turn that TV off. We're gonna talk a little bit. I ain't gonna be long tonight because to the nighttime, the right time, I'm gonna run this quick and to the point. Let's go. And I see a whole lot of people. Okay, man, we ain't got nobody here. So I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna run this. But you're gonna get something out of it. Whatever you get out of this lesson tonight is what you put in to get it. You put in some energy to get this. You alert. You functioning. You got your little notepad out in case you want to take some notes. You get ready now, because I'm gonna put it on you, like you ain't locked on you. Okay, let's go. All right. So last time, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about let's go. Let me get back up and see what we talked about. We talked about this right chair. Hold on. We talked about this right chair. See that right there? So that was the second lesson in our series on relationship tips. Our series on relationship. I told you there's several stages in the relationship. This is the second stage. And what was the first stage? Use your mind. Remember, what did I tell you was the first stage? What? Start with an H. Read my lips. Honeymoon, man. For those of you that weren't here, we talked about the honeymoon stage. Then that's the first stage. Then we broke it down to the power struggle stage. That was the second stage. In any relationship, you have a honeymoon. Honeymoon's just to get in the know you stage, feeling each other out, checking each other out, hey baby, you all right, baby, you look so good. Honeymoon. Everything is perfect. You don't see no errors. And then if you get to the honeymoon, man, honeymoon lasts for like 3 to 6 months like that. And you get to the next stage, and that's but this is one of the most critical, the second stage, guys. We talked about it last time. It's the most critical of them all. One of the most critical. What is it? Power. Everybody wants power. I got the power. Remember that song? I got the power. Yeah. Everybody wants the power. Especially ladies and gentlemen in a relationship. Because whoever has the power have the privilege of leadership. Have the privilege of leading the other one like a little puppet on string. Come on here. Power, baby. Power struggles. And we talked to you about what it was. We showed you how to deal with it. We showed you how to look for it. We showed you what to expect. Wow, man, that was a powerful lesson, man. Yeah, I opened up some eyes on that one, man. Like, oh, man, BobbieD, give me tonight. I know some of y'all couldn't sleep. I know. You're like, wow. Because I gave you some food for thought. I gave you some information that you don't never see. I gave you some reason why you messed up with that last relationship. Power struggle. I told you that the majority of relationships never get out of the power struggle phase, the power struggle stage, because it's so difficult. That's a stage everybody want to fight and fuss and with us. And your girlfriend want to scratch your eyes out. I'm telling you, man. And if you got a Filipino, you can get on tampon, man. Hey, heaven knows what they do in the tampons, and you don't know how to deal with that power. Why you think a Filipino get in tampon? Huh? Cause she wants the power. She wants to control you. Yeah. She want to control you by her having a hissy fit. She might not say that. Good morning. How you doing? And then some of them taking pots and pans and go, Tambo, baby, it's a power struggle characteristic as you go through your relationship. You gentlemen out there, you trying to hook up with a Filipino? Let me tell you something. You think it's all that? You think they just submissive? Do this, and they jump. You say when you say jump, they say ha. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's not like that. It might appear to be that, but the Filipina, they just not disobedient. They are disobedient. So you go back, man. I thought all Filipinos do what you say, and they disobedient. Now that's the appearance. When you get in a relationship, it could be the totally opposite. But you got to know how to deal with it. If you know how to deal with that side of them, everything in your relationship with the Filipino gonna be blissful, peaceful. I had to learn that, man. I had to figure that out. You know, it's either learn how to deal with this tempo in her or get out. Okay. And I was tempted to get out, but I stuck it out. I stuck in there and it worked out. I deal with it. And now I understand when it comes up, and very seldom does she get into deep tempo. She might have no irritation here and there, but nothing like it used to be. When we first got married, right, at least you got a tempo every day. Oh, man. Anyway, now let's go ahead, man. I've been talking all night. Let's go. All right, let's get this ready. So, thumbnail for the day. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. Man, I am enjoying this, you know. Y'all don't realize I get joy from this. It makes me happy. I get excited. And I feel good about what I'm doing because if I only help one person learn one thing, that's enough for me. And it's worth my while doing it, okay? I know you don't, some of y'all just like to turn in this to tune in and you don't care nothing about me, but I care about you, man. That's why I take the time, make the time, shake the time, do these videos. You don't think I had nothing else to do tonight? Or you think this is all I gotta do? No. This is not my whole life. I got a young lady with me, man. You know, I got to keep her fascinated, to say the least. And she got, I got other things, but I choose to devote this time to you because I have to pass on what I know. Okay, not what I think I know, but what I know. And if just one person can get a piece of this, you're gonna be all right, man. All right, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Here we go. Stable and able. Yeah, baby. We in the steady phase of the relationship tips. Steady phase of relation. First one was what? Huh? Yeah, see, I forgot that quick. What was the first one? Come on, man. I got to remind you every time. To start with a H. Honeymoon. The second one, what? Start with a P. Power. Starting the third one is what? Stability. Stable. See this man right there? He's happy. She's laid right there. She just, wow, I'm so happy this guy got this white man. He treat me so good. He know me and I know her, and he know how to deal with my tempo. I feel so good about him now, and I know he feel good about it. Stable, man. What is stability, Bobby? Well, I don't know what you mean. What is stability? Bobby? It's about stability. The opposite of stability is what? Instability. The Bible says that a double-minded man, a double-minded person is what? Unstable. Unstable. When you unstable, that means your mind ain't right. Right? That's what you ever heard somebody say, oh, he's just a little unstable. Yeah, he crazy. So you don't want an unstable relationship, do you? Huh? You want a stable relationship. Something that's steady, something that's consistent, something that you can rely on, dependable, reliable. Okay? That's the relationship stage that you're in after you get out of the what? Power struggle phase. Because the power struggle phase is full of what? I told you the other night, full of what? Friction. Friction. You up here, she down here, and then the next day, she up here, you down there, and you very seldom hook up. You very seldom connect. And that causes what? Friction. And that's why people don't very seldom get out of the power struggle phase. Because the more friction, the more distance, the more distance, the more liable to do what? Eventually fall apart. So the ones that do get out of the power struggle phase, they are very, very important, studious, kind, considerate, and they're thinking people. They're caring people. Because it's got to take the time, make the time, shape the time to make your relationship last and make it a priority in your life. Those are the ones that get out of the power struggle phase. They make the priority their relationship, and they work. You lazy butt men out there, you let the lady do all the work. Hey, she gonna get tired of carrying you, dead weight. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a dead weight on her. She gonna get tired of carrying you off your fat behind. Dead weight. You got to work. She doing the work for you and her. How you? Both of you. It takes work from both of you. And some of you women out there with your fat behind. The man got to carry you. He doing the work for you and him. Come on, man. It's a two-way street. Okay. Both of y'all got to work. And if you both of y'all lazy, you ain't got nothing. If one of you lazy and one of you like to work, you might, it's something going on, but you got to influence the other one to work as well. Takes two, baby. 1 + 1 is 2. One is a lonely number. It takes two to make it do what it do. Yeah. All right, let's go. Quit playing, BobbieD. Quit playing. Let's go. All right. Okay, so thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. I showed you that thumbnail. Stability. Stable. Beautiful young lady. Got a Caucasian man. He's smiling. He's feeling good about himself, and she's feeling good about him and her as well. There's the stability phase. That's what happens, man. When you break through that power struggle phase, all that arguing and fussing and fighting, he cussing you out, you cussing him out, all of that stuff, then you get to a level of peace. You get to a level of calmness, and it's after you come through the storm. You got to see the rain before you see the rainbow, right? So once you go through the rain and you go through the pain, then you get major gain. So that's what the stability phase is all about. One of the better phases, because it's about joy, peace, happiness. Let's do. We got you. We got this. And it's the exuberant feeling, ladies and gentlemen, when you meet somebody and you get in honeymoon phase and y'all get through that, okay, and then you get to the power struggle phase and like. Yeah, that's what it is. You're seeing errors in that person you never saw before. And so when you get to that power struggle phase, you get to the end of that, and you're looking for the rainbow, baby, because you already had the rain. You already had the pain. And now you ready for the game, baby. You ready for the game. The game, G-A-I, game. No pain, no rain, no gain. You want to gain something in your life, man. Yeah. Some of y'all never been in a relationship over 2 months. Yeah, I know. Because you don't know what you're doing. You don't. You just doing everything by trial. Let me try this. Trial and error. That's your logic. Well, if it's not try this, and then you go to people you think know what they talk about. They don't know the first thing. And you go to the wrong to your boys. Hey man, what should I do with her, man? She said, beat her, chill, beat her. Stupid. Stay away from your boys, okay? Stay away from them boys. Go to somebody that's got some sense, okay? Your pastor, okay? Your mama, your daddy. Well, if they got some mom and daddy ain't got no sense. I'm playing out. But you go to people that you know have been in this world for a while and have some logical sense, and they'll give you the right advice. All right, so no focus, just focus. Let's go. Focus for the day. Okay. Oh man, I messed it up. Hold on. That is the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. I messed it up. Where's my focus page? Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. I messed it up. Okay. I'll tell you the focus. I missed it. I forgot to put the focus page in, y'all. Sorry with that. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, I left the focus page, but I'm gonna tell you what the focus is today. The focus is this. Number one, we're gonna talk about what is the stability stage. Number two, we're gonna talk about Why is stability stage? And number three, we're going to let you know how to learn and flow. Okay? That's it, man. That's just focus today. Because everybody that gets into the stability stage of their relationship will learn how to deal with one another. You'll learn, it's called the power struggle phase is the irritable stage where everybody's trying to figure out why did I do this? And I see all the bad stuff that they missed during the honeymoon stage. And so when you get to this stage here, it's a blissful feeling. It's like calmness. I met my mate. I met my soulmate. I'm good. I'm feeling, that's what it is. So this is good. That's why it's not going to last long. We're not going to be long because it's the good part. Okay? The good stuff don't take long to tell you. It's the bad stuff that take a while to take. So let's go. All right. Number one is what? Now focus. What is the stability stage? I've told you a lot about it in the intro, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more. Okay? See a man right there? The lady right there? They feeling good. They made it through the honeymoon stage in their relationship. They made it through the power struggle stage in their relationship. And now they're in the stability stage. They're stable. And so I call them stable and able. They're able to continue and maintain their relationship because they're stable, they're steady. When you get in a boat and the boat's rocky, you can't stand up. You got to be careful where you go, where you move, or what's going to happen. It's going to flip over. So that's why now they have mastered the ability of how to sit and how to steer in that boat. And that boat can shake every kind of way they want to. That boat, they ain't going over. They're not going to flip over. They're not going to fall over because they have the stability skills, stability framework of communicating how to stay in that boat and how to keep that boat steady. No matter what happens to you in your relationship, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the skills to maneuver, the skills to guide your partner and you through that situation, you're going to be all right. The problem is most couples, when they encounter a situation they have never seen before, they freak out. And what happens, ladies and gentlemen, all too more often than not, we freak out on the partner that we say we love. They're going to play with you. The very person you say you love, you want to make a relationship with, you love you, when something happens, shut up. Who are you talking to? You take it out on the one you love because you don't have a proper skill set to understand how to maneuver, how to guide yourself and your mate through that situation, through that strike. And so you strike out at the other person that you say you love. It's a very common occurrence. I told you the other night, when there's a problem, if you was watching your TV, right, and the TV just went on the blink, you have good program watching. What's your first instinct? You don't know what happened. First thing you say, man, what happened? You did you ready to score on that football? What happened? He said, then you go to the TV and you say, pop, pop, pop. You try to beat it in the door and the waking up, beat it to get it back on the point, right? Same thing with us, man. We don't know when we're in a relationship with another person, something comes into our relationship that bothers us, and we're like, man, what's going on? What you doing with it? And we start fussing with each other. That's what happens. We tear each other down when we should be building each other up. It's easy to tear somebody down, man. All you gotta do is cuss them out. Tell them they ain't about nothing. You see how easy it was for me to say that? You ain't about nothing. See how easy those words flew out of my mouth? But to sit there and really empathize and sympathize with somebody and say, man, see, I had to slow down. I had to slow my roll because when I'm saying something good, it takes more time. And we don't know how to be patient enough to express ourselves, to express our love, to express our sympathy, our empathy for the person we love. Especially us men, we miss the logic. I'm not emotional. That's a feminine trait. I'm not do that. I don't do that stuff. I don't cry. You just a dummy. That's all. Everybody got emotion. Whether you're male, female, or whatever you call yourself, everybody got it. Okay. So I'm teaching you, I'm showing you that you have to understand the relationship and where you at in the relationship. And you got to know how to deal with things and just don't panic because something happened. You say, Bob, you don't know what she did to me, man. She don't know what she did, and that's what she did to you. I caught her sleeping with my brother, man. What? You caught her what? Yeah, that's right. She hurt me real bad, man. I don't know what to do. I want to kill her, but I want to beat her. So look, man, you better than that. You better than that. I understand where you at and what you're about. I know this is a devastating blow to you to find that your little lady was sleeping with your brother. It's hard, man. But you cannot resort to violence. You got to understand it. It's not what happens to you in your life that counts. It's how you deal with it. That lesson was taught to me by the late, great Brother James Brown. He said, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Dealing with it don't mean get you a 22 and get you a Corazon, like he used to say. I don't know karate, but I do Corazon. Don't do that stuff, man. Think about it. When you got the skills to rationalize what's happening, it helps you and it helps the other person. But all too more often than not, we don't think about it. We just act. We act on hatred. We act on pain. We act on guilt. And that's what gets us in trouble. That's what I'm trying to show you, man. Think. Use your mind and don't use what you saw on TV. Well, the man saw his wife on TV and he told him up. That's TV. I'm showing you realities of life, how to deal with day-to-day situations that come up in your life that will strike you down. But if you got the mindset right, he was like, okay, it'll hit you like water off a duck's back. That ain't nothing. She said, well, who? She messed up, didn't she? Because my brother, he ain't got nothing going for him. And then you don't get mad with none of them. But life is life. You might have a little misunderstanding or bad feeling for a little bit, but you move on. Life got to go on. Say she just messed up and you let her go. And all the crazy stuff you don't do. Okay? This is what I'm trying to show you. Deal with your situation. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, or whether it's ugly. Don't run from it. Deal with it straight up like a man. Say you're a man, right? You're a man or a boy? Which one is it? Okay, make your mind up. It's a big difference between a man and a boy. A boy don't know how to handle responsibility. A boy cries, and instead of him getting up there and trying to help or do what's necessary, he'll run. You call his mom, mama. A man don't do that. He said, okay, this is my deal. This is my situation. My current situation is this, and I'm gonna handle it. And he handled it in a positive manner. I'm trying to raise you up. Let's go. All right. So whenever you're in the stability phase, it's a stage of calm. It's a stage of peace. And I told you, after the rain comes the rainbow. After struggle comes peace, comes calm. That's when you know you reach the stage of stability. That's when you know you're tranquil, you're peaceful, you're calm. Both of you like that, not just one. Both of you like that. Because you have discovered that you have moved to another level in your relationship. You're on this third stage. And you came through the bad stage, the power struggle stage. So you now, everything is calm. Everything is peaceful. You know her, she know you. And you understand that you can't change her. You've been trying to change her during the honeymoon, do the power struggle phase. I don't like you wearing that kind of clothes. You're not gonna be my woman wearing that kind of clothes. Take that stuff out. You can't control her, man. She's a grown woman. She was wearing them kind of clothes before she met you. And when she met you, she was wearing that kind of clothes. And you gonna try to tell her she gonna take off that mini dress now? Come on, man. You ain't her daddy. Stop. And that's the power struggle. All that stuff comes out in the previous session we was in, power struggle. And so now you understand, I can't change her. She got to change herself. And you learn to accept each other's differences. Okay. I didn't have that problem. Never had that problem with Lisa D about dressing. Lisa D is a modest dresser, and she has this thing about she don't like people. She don't like her man to see her body. She don't like people looking at her boob, except for me. She don't like anybody looking at her body. So I never had. But some of you guys had that. In America, they like to show it off, and that's how they get. Sometimes that's how they got you. Showing their behind, piece of tail. Women know how to make a man look, but all of those things, man, those are differences, and you learn to deal with them in the power struggle phase, and you accept each other's differences. And then during this stage, when you're in the relationship stage, you're in the stability stage. You have to learn to accept each other's differences, and you have learned to accept boundaries. Okay, boundaries. It's another lesson I got to teach you. Boundaries. She know how much you're gonna take, and you know how much she gonna take. She know what her limitations is with you, and you have established your roles. She knows what you expect of her. You know what you expect of her. She knows your limitation. You know what her limitation. Boundaries, and you respect each other's boundaries. When you respect each other's boundary in a relationship, then you are on your road to a tranquil relationship, a good harmony, harmonizing. Okay, you're on the same page, you're on the same level because you understand her moods, her tempo. She understands your craziness or whatever it is, and she knows like she's found a way to do what? Deal with you. She's had some compromising situations with you, and so have you with her. And so through your compromises, you've glued together. Okay, you're sticking together now. Before you was like in power struggle phase. This phase, you like, okay, we stop there. We can't. If we want to continue our relationship, we got to come together. And you found a way. You made a way to come together, and you stuck together. That's why everything is flowing. You feel that, hey man, I found my soulmate. She's right tight long in my life, and I don't know why I waited this long to get her, but she's the one for me. That's what you know. That's when you know you're in the stability stage. Everything is clear and everything is stable, and you have a mutual respect for one another. Respect is one of the pillars of a viable, solid relationship. And you understand that if I have no respect for myself, how can I respect my lady? So you have self-respect and you have respect for your lady, and your lady has respect for you. Okay? Now, it is possible, ladies and gentlemen, that you can revert back to the power struggle phase. Yeah. So we have to keep this going on. The problem is, when people get to the stability stage, they think that they've arrived. Oh man, we all right now, BobbieD. We just as tranquil as be. Yeah, you might be that way. But remember, at the initial beginning of it, I said sometimes you're on a boat. And what happens when you get on the boat, sometimes it's rocky and shaking. You got to learn how to stabilize the boat. But as soon as you learn how to stabilize the boat, more comes some more what? Waves hitting the boat. So you got to continually learn and practice your skill sets of stabilizing your relationship. Okay, whatever that amounts to for you. For some people, it's sitting down, writing down their grievances between each other, and then her reading his grievances, she reading his grievances, and then they say, okay, this is what you hate about me. This is what I hate about you. Now let's come to some compromise. And then we begin to compromise. That's how you keep the boat steady and stable and keep it moving forward. Many people don't know how to do that. It's a skill. And that's why there's a lot of relationship that's jacked up. There's a lot of beautiful people meant to be together that never stayed together because they couldn't understand how to drive our relationship, how to drive it forward. They couldn't understand how to communicate in a positive manner without cursing somebody out, without making someone feel inferior. They couldn't understand how to do that. And the relationship breaks up, and it didn't have to be that way. Maybe in your life, you remember you had a beautiful relationship with somebody, and for whatever happened, when it was over. And sometimes you reflect on it and say, man, I wish I was with her right now. She's the best woman for me, but you say I messed up. It wasn't you because it takes two, right? It's just not you by yourself. She did something or didn't do something as well. You both messed up. Think about if you had the knowledge that you have right now, if you had the understanding that you have right now, the desire to keep a relationship you have right now, where would you be right now if you continued in your relationship? Okay, so it's about building up the relationship. If it's good, okay, understand it. All relationships are not meant to be. So that's why these stages are there. The honeymoon stage, you checking each other out. Yeah, nothing, no problem. And then you get in the power struggle. If you get through that stage, your relationship's supposed to be. I'm serious, man. You supposed to have some type of long-term relationship. Okay? And how long it is, how long your relationship is determined is based on how your desire to stay in that relationship with that woman. Okay? And your determination and your persistence. And you're not being lazy. One of the things that a lot of people break up a lot of good relationships, one or the other or both get lazy. And when you get lazy in your relationship, what you mean lazy, Bobby? Yeah, you don't work at keeping the love strong. You don't work at being intimate. You don't work at being communicating. You don't work at spending time. You got overtime every day, and she at the house by herself. Huh? What's going on in her mind? Well, I know you got to work, man. You got to make money, but hey, your relationship is more important than your job. To be honest with you, you need money to live, but if you don't have a relationship, you by yourself. You have to prioritize your life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you prioritize your life and you make it a sort of a balanced way, then everybody gets a piece of what needs to be getting a piece of, and you keep going strong. When you give up on working because you got lazy trying to please your wife or please your girlfriend, she gonna get tired of taking up your slack. She gonna get tired of making excuses for you to her girlfriend. Where JoJo at? He ain't come with you today. Oh, he got called at work, and you out there watching football because you didn't want to go to the birthday party. Sound familiar? I know. Yeah, all of those things, they add up. Right, by in and of itself, that little one instance don't seem that bad. But it's not just one. It's one. And then next week is another, and it adds up. And before you know it, woman's like, I'm tired of this. He don't go nowhere with me. All he do is talk to me like I'm a dog. I'm tired. It builds up. It builds up, and it didn't have to be that way. If you had the knowledge how to work your relationship and keep it strong. Okay, let's go. So the first thing is what? Understand what the relationship is about, what stability stage is about, and learn that it's a stage of peace. Okay, stage of calmness, stage of wanting to be together, understanding each other, accepting the differences. All of those are a part of the stability stage. All growth requires change, my brothers and sisters. All growth requires change. And getting outside of your comfort zone, all growth requires change and getting out of your comfort zone. You can keep growing together by consciously creating new shared experiences. Okay? What you mean, Bobby? What you mean new shared experiences, man? Nobody want to be around somebody that's boring. All you do is sit down and watch football every day or basketball. Nobody want to do that. All she do is sit down and do crochet. Women, they do, or she on that sewing machine again. Who wants that every day? You got to do stuff together. Find something that both of you enjoy doing, whether it's going to movies, whether it's going out to your friend's house, paying cards, whatever, man. Find something that you enjoy doing together and do it. A lot of people like traveling. Traveling is always a nice thing to do. But believe it or not, some people hate traveling. So you want to find a common ground that you can come together and be cohesive. Me and Lisa D love traveling. That's one thing we love. But the pandemic done shut us down. Well, we decided not to travel until we got our vaccine. We want to wait because the Delta virus is so easily transmissible. We're just going to wait some more. Okay. But find something, man, that you can work with her on, and it's a joy for you to do. It's a joy for her to do. And if you don't have nothing if you got a lady or you got a man that you have nothing in common with, you have no business being with that man. Okay? Man, the same way. If you got a lady, you got nothing in common with her, you have no business being with that woman. Because a relationship, it means you have something in common together. Now, caution, word of caution. If you only have the wild thing in common, you got nothing. That's only a minute part of a total relationship. Bobby, that's all we got. I'll say, well, look, man, you have to develop, either you develop other interests or you will have no interest with it. It's going to break up sooner or later. That's not enough. That is not enough sufficient glue to keep a good relationship going on. Because whenever you have sex, you want more sex. And then you want more sex with somebody else. If your partner and you don't share and care and grow in other areas together, that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, man. And some of you know what I'm talking about because you don't live through what I'm saying. Am I reaching you? Am I reaching somebody on it? You understand exactly what I'm saying. You like, oh yeah, BobbieD, you got it, man. You hit me on the head, BobbieD. You got me on that one, man. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Excuse me, man, play it. All right. I'm going to run this. I'm going to run this down and we're going to be gone. All right. So that's number one. And what it is, know where you're at, what you're into it, and what you need to do to stay in that relationship and to keep that part of it going. All right. Number two is what? Why is it so important? Why is stability so important in a relationship? Because if you're not stable, I just told you at the top of the show, a double-minded person is what? Unstable in all their ways. So if your relationship is not stable, then you got a double mind. Your lady got a double mind. She's not reliable. You're not reliable because your relationship is shaky. When you standing on shaky ground, you liable to fall anytime because you can't steady yourself. You're not stable. You don't have the skills to keep your relationship up. So when you can't keep it up, anything up will fall down if you don't keep it up. Okay? So you got to have some type of way, a form, a fashion to come together and keep your relationship stable. That's called skills. Skill sets, communication sets, respect, mutual respect sets. You got to know how to do it. It just don't come by air. You just a stable relationship. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one right there. No, you have to know what you're doing, and that's why I keep saying this. Why so many relationships fall apart? They just don't know, and sometimes they get it, but they get it too late. The love of the one they had gone. So they learned it by error. They burned. After 4 or 5 women burned with it, then they start learning, okay, I got to feel, I did this the last time. I need to do something different. Yeah, you need to do something different. All right. You develop stability skills, man. However it is for you, and you build a sense of confidence that you know you have the right one and that you know that you're calm, your relationship with them, and you know that you have the skills to keep your relationship going. That's what stability is all about. You're not jumping from here, jumping to this one to the next one. You're stable. And you're going in the right, both of you have a right mind and you're headed in the right direction that you both have decided to go in. Stable. When your partner get upset, you know what you need to do to help her through it. That's stable. Cause you took the time in the power struggle phase to know what hurts her. You cussed her out 50,000 times. You called her some of everything and she got through it. And she called you everything. So you know what not to say. And you know what to say to comfort her. You've learned that. And you've earned the power. You've earned the stability phase because you learned it through the power struggle phase. You've earned this time together. You've earned this time to be stable, calm, peaceful. And you don't look back at that power struggle phase, but that's where you were. You ain't going back that way. You're going forward in your life because you have now entered into a stable, calm, peaceful, loving, caring, sharing relationship. Some of you never had that in your life. I know it sounds strange. Some of you never had a calm relationship except when you do your wild thing. That's it. Every time that's over, you back. Who want to live like a cat and dog? Life is more than that, ladies and gentlemen. You can have more than that. But the only way you're going to have more than that in your life, in your relationship, is to put the time in. You got to put in the work, baby. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy, man. You want a good relationship? You want to keep the love strong and going on? Day in and day out, you got to work. And when you start being lazy, your lady gonna be starting like getting lazy. And if your man start getting lazy, your lady, both of y'all gonna start getting lazy. And then next thing you ain't got nothing. Nothing. You look around and say, I don't love this woman anymore. And she gonna look around and say, I don't love this man anymore. Next thing you know, you're out. Because you didn't work at keeping your relationship strong and alive. Okay? No, you have to build a sense of conscience. Know what helps your partner, and then learn how to comfort them. It's one of the things that men tell me all the time, man, BobbieD. Hey, I see, man, what's fun? Man, I don't deal with these American women. They don't know how to talk to me, man. They don't know how to treat me. They call me all kind of name. He said, I need a Filipino woman. They know how to speak to me. That's true. In a lot of ways. The Western women, and not all, but many Western women belittle men. You know, they don't talk to them the right way. They don't talk to them in a caring, sharing way. They talk to them like animals. Cuss them out. Go get my money. You coming this out no money. You know I need I got to buy my Gucci bag. I told you I need that money. All they think about the money. They ain't think about you. You might have been sick. That's why you couldn't go to work. You didn't have enough money. Where's my money? Don't be short with the allowance. You're really so trouble. But yeah, I get that complaint, man. What you got to have a woman that's understanding, and then you find out through the power struggle phase. Is she understanding to deal with me? Yeah, with all my imperfections. Is she understanding? Is she caring, sharing when I don't have what she needs me to have? Is she still there for me? Those are things that you get to find out. And when you find somebody like that, you rock with them. You rock steady with them. You rock stable with them. And you can endure hardships in your life together because you have built a communication framework, a structure that guides you through your relationship in a stable, consistent manner. Nobody's worried about, well, she gonna run out on me and she gonna quit me. Who want a relationship like that? You gotta walk around her on eggshell because every little thing you say, she might walk out on you. Every little thing you say, she says you might walk. Who want that? Huh? I don't want that in my life. I want somebody that's committed to me, and I'm going to be committed to her. You know, that's what I want. And I think some of you may want the same thing. That's what the stability phase is all about. You understand where she's going. You understand where her head's at. You're on the same page together, and you're trying to build a future together. Okay, that's what it's about. All right, so let's go. A man that shows a woman consistently, a man that shows a woman consistency will never have to worry about her loyalty. You will never have to worry about your woman's loyalty if you're consistent, if you're stable with your woman. How do you be stable, BobbieD? What you mean stable? What you mean consistent? This is what it is, consistent. Do what you say you're going to do. You say you're going to buy her a car, buy her a car. That's just a far-fetched, thing. But whatever, if you say you're gonna come home every day at 5 o'clock, or if you're gonna take her to the movie every week, do what? You both of you need to be consistent. When you are consistent with your partner, it creates a feeling of reliability in you, a feeling of loyalty in you, because my husband do everything he said he gonna do to me and for me. And if he didn't do it, if something came, I know I can rely on him. And I love him. I don't need nobody else from me. That's how women do. And men do the same way. Man, she cooked me the best meal, and I know every time I come on her, I know that she gonna have me some good. I ain't got to worry about her. All that creates a consistency, a loyalty, a dependency, and that's where you want to keep it going. Okay, that's the kind of relationship you want. And a lot of you out there never had that. Never had that. So now you have something to look forward to. Okay. All right, last one we out, man. Last one we out. Okay, come on, you BobbieD. All right, last one, y'all. Number three, learn flow control. Okay? What you mean flow control, Bobby? I don't know what you mean flow control. Yeah, flow. What you mean?
Off the floor.
Come on, lady. Come on, that's stop. You hear what she said, y'all? You need to learn how to mop the flow. Flow, baby. Lisa D. Flow. Flow, not FLO.
Okay.
Not FLOOR. Yes, it flow. Not floor. Flow. Flow. Hmm?
Floor.
You know, huh?
Floor.
Floor, right? Okay. Lisa, I will explain it to you. Let me finish the show, okay? Woo! Okay, but yeah, you gotta know how to do. You gotta use flow control, man. Like a river flows. Go with the flow.
Water
Don't
flow.
go against the flow. Yep. Flow together. Grow together. Learn together. See together. Be together. Ride together. And die together. That's the kind of deep, abiding loyalty and love you need to have in your relationship. You know, you ever hear somebody say, "Please let me finish, please." You ever hear somebody say, "Well, I die for her, man. I do it whatever it takes, man. I love her that much." Some men like that, you know, and some women are like that too. You know, they'll do whatever it takes to be with you, and because they love you that much. You know, I remember I had a nephew when I was married to my previous wife. His name is Kenny. You know, my nephew on her side, right? And Kenny had a girlfriend. He was about a teenager then. You got like maybe 18, 19, something like that. Anyway, he loved this girl to the nth degree, but the girl didn't care nothing about Kenny. Okay, she dogged him out, cussed him out. Kenny came back. Just like a dog, you can beat a dog, cuss him out, the dog come back, licking your hand. That's what he did. We talked Kenny, man. She don't want you. I love it. Next thing you know, man, we got a call, and the call was about Kenny. Guess what Kenny did? Guess Guess what Kenny did? The girl told Kenny she didn't want him, right? Guess what he did? Kenny got a can of gasoline, okay? Gasoline, you know what kind of gasoline you put in your car? Gasoline. And then Kenny got a lighter, light cigarette. And guess what he did with the gasoline? He
Drink.
took, these please, he ain't drink the gas. Come on, he didn't finish start. Okay, guess what he did? He took the, DD, I'm trying to get through the story, please. He took the gasoline, y'all, and poured it all over his body. And then he took the lighter and he lit it. He lit himself up because she rejected him. She rejected his love. And he didn't want to live anymore. Okay? So I'm telling you, man, this thing is real out there. And you don't want to go off just because Kenny didn't understand how to deal with the situation. He didn't understand how to handle it. He handled it the best way he could. He didn't want to live anymore. Sometimes that's what happens when you're out of sync with your mate. You feel that you've been rejected and you're not in control. You're not flowing together. She's going against some other direction, and you don't know how to deal with that rejection. You know how to deal with it. You know how to deal with not being in flow and sync with her. That's what happened to Kenny. Thank God, the moral of Kenny's story is he's all right now. He had to have several surgeries because he was like, I think like 80% of his body was all over, it was burnt up. Police came and got him. I mean, ambulance came and got him, but I'm just telling you, that's an extreme example of how when you're not in flow, what people will do. Crazy stuff happens in your mind. Okay, so let's finish this video. All right, you're more mature. You know, if you don't feel like a mental slave anymore, because you're stable now. You're nobody's slave. You don't answer and beck and call nobody because he understands your needs, you understand his needs, and you work together. The struggle is over. You're out of the power struggle phase. It's over. The struggle is over. That part. But it could come again. And because you develop a sense of how to deal with the struggles, that's what you work on. Because you know, hey, I love her. She loves me. We know it's not going to be easy. You know, we got to work together to maintain our relationship. And I say the key word is what? Work together. And you work together as a team. Hmm? You say, Bobby D, well, you know, this is not a team, Bobby D. We are married. You're married, but you got to work together as a team. Okay? You have a marital relationship, legal and marital and all like that or whatever, but you're a team. This is Team Dix. We married, right? But we work together as a team. Hmm? That's how we keep things going here. I know my role. I know what I got to do. She knows her role. She knows what she got to do. And we know we don't want to let each other down until we do our role. Sometimes I have to do some of her roles. And sometimes she has to do some of my role. But we work together as a team in marriage because we have a framework of communicating, a framework of support, a framework of caring, and a framework of trust. I trust Lisa D to do what she's supposed to do. I can turn my back. I know she's supposed to do something. I ain't going to worry about her. I know she's going to do it. And the same way with me. Okay. That's how you got to be in your relationship. And that's where you are when you're in stability phase. You trust each other. You rely on each other. You depend on each other. Okay. Learn how to comfort each other at all times. A man, again, I'm going to say it again, a man that shows a woman consistency will never have to worry about her loyalty. And the same is for a woman. A woman that shows a man consistency will never have to worry about his loyalty. Okay? That's it, man. I'm done. Told you it wasn't gonna be long. I'll be playing. I'll be burning this thing tight right long strong. Hey, this is the third stage. It's a bunch of stages. I don't know if I'm gonna do them all, but I'm gonna get the significant ones. And I may break it up. The next time we meet on live, we might just put something else in there just to break out the monotony and get some different subject area. Because I know some of y'all like, that's all they talk about. That's the most thing I need to talk about. You know, all the other stuff, y'all know about. Y'all know how to do stuff. You know how to handle your finances, right? You know about the Filipino women and the province, all you know that basic stuff. It's the deep stuff. Hmm? The deep stuff. I'm trying to get you to get. Because that kind of stuff is keeping you together, will keep you together if you apply it in your life. Some of this stuff going in your ear, one ear and out the other, you like, okay. You ain't taking no notes. You don't even go back and review the video. You just, whatever. Oh, yeah, Bobby D had a good, you say, well, Bobby D had a good live stream the other night. And they say, what was it about? I don't know. That's what we do. Because when you listen at something and when you look at something, you have to listen and look with intent. Intention. You have an intention to learn and to gain something from it. Because if we've been here how long? What, an hour, close to an hour now? If we've been here an hour and you ain't learned nothing, you wasting your time. Okay? And if we've been in an hour and you did learn something and you don't apply what you learned, you still wasting your time. Okay? So the stuff you're learning, talk to your lady about it. And maybe you can look at the video together, or you can tell her to look at that, sweetheart. I got a lot out of this video. Bobby D, I want you to look at the video, please. And when you look at the video, let me know. Because I want to sit down and discuss some things with you. So we want to make sure that we have a good framework when this virus thing is over with and they open up the borders. I want to make sure we have a good working framework that we can construct our marriage and know how to deal with things to come up and just don't throw up our hands and say, I'm out. Don't do that. It's easy to quit. But when you quit, you can't learn, you can't win. Okay? You remember that. Quitters never win. And a winner never quits. Easy to quit, man. Well, you got to throw up your hands and say, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. Then you got to start all over again. The same cycle. And if you haven't learned anything, you're going to burn everything again and again and again and again and again. Before you know it, you're 65, 70 years old. You ain't got nothing. but a bunch of wasted time in your life. Because you didn't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to learn how to have a lasting, loving, caring, sharing relationship. You said, Bobby, I'm too old, and if I ain't learned by now, you can't, Bobby, you can't teach an old dog new trick. You can't, I'm too old. You're never too old, man. Come on, man. Don't belittle yourself like that. Talk short to yourself. As long as you got a mind on you, you can learn. Okay? Talk about that. I'm too old. You ain't too old for nothing. You still breathing, right? Okay, then you're not too old. All right, listen to me. All right, we'll ride train for a little bit. We out. People, get ready. With the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. Now. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Nah. You just get on board. Get on board. You ready to ride the train? Yeah, man. Ooh, Lord. I'm ready to ride the train, man. Ooh, Lord, I'm ready like Freddy. Come on, Freddy. Where you at? Hey, man, let's go. Hey, I'm gonna be out here, man. I ain't playing, man. I gotta go to bed, man. You know, I gotta get my sleep. I gotta get my rest. You know what I'm saying? I got a big day tomorrow. Nah, man. Yeah, I don't get that much rest anyway. Let's go. I gotta find out who up enough to talk about Buffalo gonna be the first man in there. Yeah, I need to know. I wanna know. Can you tell me, please? Can you tell me, Lady? He ain't saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing. All right. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Let's ride this train today. Or tonight in my case. Huh? Okay. Peanut gallery talking. All right, you gotta find out who rubbing up, talking up, buffed up, the first man in there. He's out. I need to know who that is. Said he gonna beat them. Say, can somebody tell me, please? Monroe in there. Monroe in there. Woo! What's on Monroe? Monroe Smith in the house, and he's the #1 honcho. Can you believe that, Lee? And not only he's the #1 honcho, Monroe Smith is a certified bona fide member. He's a silver. He ain't no bronze, y'all. He's a silver member. You know what I mean? Monroe that made up his mind. He getting his mind right, tight and long. You know what that tells me about Monroe? He knows what he wants. That tells me he's focused. Mm-hmm. He has a special viewpoint about what he wants in his life. And he's taking the time, shaking the time, breaking the time to go after it. And he's going after it with passion and power. And whenever somebody focuses in on what they want in their life, nothing gonna stop them. He has made it a priority to strengthen his relationship. And he found a vehicle to help him. And that vehicle is love train. He latched on to it like that. He said, man, I got to. And he's gotta be here. And I just, my head goes off to you, man. You have shown me a lot. I appreciate you, Monroe Smith. Coming to us from Greensboro, North Carolina. North Carolina. Hey, man, we a Carolina boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the South. I'm from the South side. He's from the North side. What's up, man? We always say that. But hey, man, so good to see you, Monroe. Monroe ain't playing. He got his mind right, tight, right, long, and strong. He looking for a special woman. He got a special woman out there in Manila, and he want to keep her. You know? And so he's doing everything he can to make sure that their relationship stays together and grows. You know? When you find somebody special, do whatever it takes. You know? Do whatever it takes to keep her. And then not only do she have to do the same thing. It has to be a balance. You both got to put in 100%. No 50-50. That ain't enough. She got to put in 100, And you got to put in 200% come together. Okay? Power two. Let's go. Hey, Monroe, so good to see you around. Hey, I forgot your name. Hey, I'm going to use your name. Remember, Murphy used to call you the Silver Bullet. I'm going to call. That's your name, Monroe. Silver Bullet in the Bullet Man, Silver Bullet. What's up, boy? What's up, Silver Bullet? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good. Hey, he made it, man. Y'all give me props out there. Monroe ain't playing, man. Monroe is showing me something about himself. I ain't never thought Monroe would go at it either. But Monroe is showing me, I'm so happy for you, man. I like to see people grow. I like to see him grow. I like to see him grow strong and strong like a tree. Let's go, Ryan. We got, who is up in this house with me? Swagu. What's up, Swagu? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. I got to see what he got on. He got a little Ativar. He got it dressed up. Now, I don't know what that is, but I like that suit. I like the colors. So good to see you, Swag. He said, good evening, buddy. Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. You all right? You all right, man? It's Martin in the United States of doggone America. It's out there on the west side. It's Martin. But on the east side, I'm on the east side. It's evening out here. It's nighttime. It's the right time for me. Okay, Swag. So good to see you, brother. Running on this train today. And guess what, Swag? I have to tell you, I gotta Swagu, if you're not a frequent rider of the train, I don't want you to take offense about what I'm about to tell you, because this is a custom we have on the train. Okay, if you come in the number 2 slot, and you're in the number 2 slot today, okay, Monroe is number 1, and you're number 2, and you know what I got to tell you? Number 2, jump on the. So good to see you. Hey, Swaggle, don't get mad with me, man. We just do that to the number 2 person, okay? Don't run away from this show. You know, this is number 2. This won't do. They didn't want me. No, man, we love you. So good to be here. So glad to have you with us, man. And we always say it just for fun, okay, man? So good to see you, Swaggle. Don't be a stranger. Long range. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Monroe. He said, how you, BobbieD? At least he from Greensboro, North. There you go, man. I tell you, every time Monroe goes, he loves his city, man. He loves his city just like I love my city. You know what? I was born in Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah. You know what they call Charleston, South Carolina? The name of the city? They call it the city by the sea. Yeah, that's what the name is. Because we're on the Atlantic Ocean. And we always had hurricane season, man. Every year we'd be like, ooh, just crying and hollering. And it used to just pass us by. That God was good to us. We never got hit. But we was always scared we were going to get hit. You know, false evidence appearing real. We was in fear, man. Let's go. Right, everybody, who we got? Monroe, he said, I always enjoy you. You show us I always learn something new for you. Something for you. Thank you so much, Monroe. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Thumbs up to you. Monroe, as much as you learn from me, I learn from you. Okay? We teach one, each one what? Reach one, each one what? Teach one. That's why I like coming to the show. I learn, man. You guys teach me a lot. And you know, I get energized by your presence. I get energized by how I see you guys growing, how I see the things you say. And it helps me just as much as it helps you. So good to have you on the show today, Monroe. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, Murphy. Hey, what's up? Oh, go finger. Go finger now. Go finger now. Go finger now. Go finger. Lanny, what's up, man? He said, hello, train. That's my original gold finger. Gold member in the house. He said, hello, love train family. Blue Rangers, Angels, BobbieD. What's up, man? All my Blue Rangers in the house said, hoorah. All my Angels in the house said, hooray. All my members in the house said, wow. Go finger. What's up, man? So good to see all my regular members in the house today. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Paul, what's up, Paul? He said, what's going on, BobbieD? DG, checking in. Hey, good to see you, man. And we doing good, man. You know how to bring it. I had to drop that lesson down tonight, man. I told you about stability, man. When you get in that 3rd phase of your relationship, stability phase, you are doing all right. Some of you in it right now. Some of you in that stability phase. You went to the honeymoon side, and then you went to the rocky, the power struggle side, and you got through. Some of you are still in the power struggle, okay? I know. Some of you still in the honeymoon stage. You're just getting in the honeymoon. I know. And it takes time, man. You have to learn where you are, what to expect in each stage of your relationship, And if you learn what to expect, you can handle it better. Okay. And you know, the lady you're dealing with, she may not understand, but you understand. And because you understand, more is expected from you. Okay. Yeah. Leadership. Leadership. If you have more knowledge, then more is expected from you. If you have a lack of knowledge, you can't expect a lot from someone that has a lack of knowledge, can you? Children have a lack of knowledge of a lot of things. So do we expect them to do things an adult would do? No. Okay. So it's the same way with when you have knowledge and skill building in your relationships and this other person doesn't, you're expected more to do more than that person until they get to your level of knowledge, right? That's how you maintain your relationship, y'all. I'm telling you, man.
What's up?
What's up, Lizzie?
Buntag kaninyong tanan.
Okay, she said, "Mom, buntag." Y'all know what I mean. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Whatever you want to say. But yeah, man. When you got knowledge and some person about relationship skills, because this is what I'm showing you. It's so easy, man, to do. It really is. But you just can't do it one time. You got to keep doing it. And so what happens is we get tired. We stop. And when we stop, the relationship slows down. It doesn't grow anymore. And then when you don't grow, you die out. You lose interest. You're not satisfied. You have no hunger. So what's the use? You know, she don't like you no more. You don't like her no more. You withdraw from her. She withdraw from you, and you're gone. Gone with the wind. Okay. I'm trying to show you, man. When you got when you got a lady that's right, tight, and you know what? She know it. Don't let yourself get lazy. Work on your relationship, man. Every day I gotta work with Lisa. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to.
You work on YouTube now.
Okay, Lisa, don't start with me. She's trying to mess with me, y'all, on the national TV, on the channel. She's trying to mess with me. Lisa, don't start.
You work on your computer.
She know what I do. Hey, you know what I do. You know what I do. I love you. I love you, my dear. And please don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, Lisa. Okay.
Writing the lottery.
No. Let me tell you, this is my wife, y'all. And she act every now and then she act up with me. And she like to act up with me when we're on the show. I don't know why she like to do it. When we're at home, she just at night. Till we get on and the lights and the action turn on, she like, but I love her. I love her more now than I ever have.
Why?
Yes, I do. Because we keep growing stronger together. You know, we play a lot together, and sometimes we get angry. I mean, she'll get like, I said, calm down, Lisa D. It's gonna be all right. You already did. She said she's a tiger. Scratch your eyes up. But yeah, but we calm down. Yep. And you know why we calm down? We have a structure that we do when we get upset. And we use that structure to come back together. That's why we're here. She says she'll bust my head, and I say I'm gonna bust her head, but we never do it. You know why? Because we say that to drop our guard. We say that to bring ourselves back to square one, and we begin building up the relationship again. In whatever area we had it out in, build it up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Lisa D, my lifelong wife, and happy wife, happy life, right? That's what they say, right? I try to keep her happy, and she tried to keep me happy. That's the way it is. We work together. Hail to the queen, y'all.
Hail to the king.
This is Lisa D. Bernardo D. What's up?
I'm doing good.
You all right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sleepy now. Let's go.
She want to rush the show now because she's sleeping. Go ahead, Lisa D. Come on, let's go.
Writing the lottery, I'm Marfa Hayes. What's up, Ghani? He said, congratulations to the #1 man, Sir Monroe. Congrats, Monroe.
Monroe did it right, Tyler. Monroe is amazing me every day. I see the guy getting stronger and stronger. I see his I see his spirit getting strong. You know, I see the desire he has, and I see the love in his heart for his lady. Okay, it's very, very strong, and he wants to keep it that way. That's why he's here. He's learning some things. Things we're talking about is right up his alley. He's been looking for something like this, and he got it. What we got? Brian Train Bobby, who we got? Sincerely him. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel? How you doing, my dear? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you.
We miss you.
We miss you. Miss you a long time. He said, peace and love, all. Peace and love to you, my dear. So good to see you in the house today. Sincerely M is an OFW. Yeah. She works in Saudi Arabia. She works in the King's Palace. And she has a very nice job. She enjoys the family she works with, and they enjoy her. And it's a beautiful relationship. When you're in OFW, you have an opportunity to go overseas, see how the other people live. And at the same time, you do what? You earn the change to the chain. Okay? You get that monetary, because she gets more money she gets there than she would in her own country. So, so good to see you, Sincerely. God bless you. Always happy to see you. Right, Trey, who we got?
Paul. Congrats, Sir Monroe #1.
Monroe ain't playing, man. Y'all better watch out for Monroe. He gonna take over the show because he got the spirit. Monroe ain't playing. Let's go. We got right, Trey, One Nation. Rain Man in the house. Rain Man in the house. Woo! What's up, Rain Man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to
see you.
Hey, Rain Man, why you ain't tell us, man? Huh?
The what?
Happy birthday, buddy. Hey, y'all, Rain Man didn't tell us it was his birthday the other day. What day was it?
That was Fee. No.
Anyway, Rain Man, you should have told us, man. We got to sing it. We're going to do it now anyway. Go ahead, Didi.
No, I don't think it would be gone.
They're not going to be. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rain Man.
Happy
birthday to you. Yeah! Carrie blaming Rain
How
Man.
How old are you, sir?
Never ask a man his age. Okay?
I'm old
Look,
enough. They say I'm old enough.
Oh, no, for what?
To know better. But that was true.
I'm old enough to know better.
To know better.
Young enough not to care. That's what you tell him, Terry. Okay? Hey, we got to do it, Terry Flynn, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa D, One Nation, on the group. Birthday guy in the house today. Who we got?
The hottest freaking man in the business. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Terry Flynn, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, brother, from another mother. What? We got Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry? He said, congrats, Sir Monroe. Hello, Sir Murphy. What's up, my brother? Good to see y'all. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Martha Hayes, Raymond, Paul, PMG. Paul, hello.
Hello. What's going on? Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Murphy, hey. Terry. Gunny in the house. He said, hello, sweet angel. Aboard. He said, sweet angel. What's up? So good to see you, Angel. Ryan Train, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Right, sir? Yeah. If you fail to plan, you're planning on failing. Okay? I know, and you know, that's so apropos for a lot of people in the Philippines. They just don't plan. I don't see a lot of planning. And I think one of the reasons why people in the Philippines don't plan that much, because they live day to day. they don't understand that you need to build a future, and then to build a future, you got to start on the basics and build one block above and above and above and above and build it till you get where you go. They just live from day to day. And one of the reasons why many people here live from day to day is because they don't have the wherewithal, the finances to plan, you know? But your planning has to start somewhere. Whether you have finance or not, you have to start somewhere and think. Okay? And Terry Fleming had a beautiful poem the other day. I forgot to tell people. He had a beautiful poem on Facebook. Terry Fleming, you need to be you're a poet laureate, man. I hope you writing your poems down and then you publish them and you copyright them.
Sometimes I share it to our page.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna start bringing some of this poem. He has some good poem, man. Very deep thought. But yeah, Murphy, it's about planning, man. And that's one of the reasons why many relationships fail. They get in it with no intention. It's like, it's just a thing, man. You know, she said, let's get married. I said, yeah, okay, let's do it. No planning, no intention, no track of, no, how we going to do this, what we going to do, what are we doing 2 years from now? What are we gonna, no planning. You know? And so when you have no plan, the plan fail. Let's go, Brian Train, BobbieD, One Nation, who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Sir PMG 2007. What's up?
What's up? Brian Train, BobbieD, Murphy Hayes. Sometimes men go into tempo. Yeah, they do.
Tempo.
We do. We don't call it tempo, but we go into our little zone, our little crazy zone. You know, I have one too. I mean, I don't do the not speaking stuff. I don't throw no pots and pans. I don't cuss nobody out. But there's little things I do, and she know I'm not happy. I got my tempo, but I don't call it that. But I know it's those things she know I do. She can tell when I'm displeased with something. And I don't even have to raise my voice. I just look at a certain way. And I can tell when she is that way too. You know, and we all got our little thing, man. We got our little pet peeves and stuff like that tick us off. And yeah, we all got our thing, man. And so the key is learning what sets that other person off, learning, and then having them learn what sets you off. When you understand those boundaries, those zones, those areas of bombing where you just throw the bomb, you know what I'm saying, and bomb, then you won't get into that area. Okay, she knows my limitations. She knows her limitation. I know hers. I know how to get her revved up. Okay, I can get her revved up on me like that. In a minute, I know what buttons to push on her, and she knows mine as well. You want me to tell her? Can I tell one of your buttons to push?
What?
I'm gonna tell can I tell one of your pet peeves? No. Anyway, but yeah, that's how it is. Roger, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, flag and slap. Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Chit 1, 2, 3. Chit-cha-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chit-cha-paya. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. We have a lot of folks here. Please hit the like button one time, please. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Angel. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Oh, I hit the wrong button.
That one.
Sincerely, him. She said, belated happy birthday, Sir Raymond Terry Fleming. Congratulations, Sir Monroe. Hello, dearest, Mr. Murphy. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, dearest. What's up? What's up? Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Rhythm go.
What's up, Rhythm? This is Yo Love Train. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
James, Rhythm Go. James, tell us what movie you was in. You know, we got a movie star. We got a movie star on the show, y'all. James Rhythm Ghost is an actor, and he's been on a lot. He's a model too. He's been on a lot of TV programs. You know, he was on the set the other day, and I said, James, we need to know what show you in so we can look for you, man. I'm serious.
Can we apply as a sidekick?
You got to go to New York City. I mean, you got to go to Chicago. Yeah, she shot down. But yeah, let us know what show you in so we can look out for you, man. I'd like to see your face on the channel, on the TV one day. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy Hayes. Every relationship has problems, but you must address them using empathy and especially the word of God. Yes, those two go hand in hand, man. Everything boils down to love. L to the O to the V-E. Love. When you have an argument and you do things in spite, that's not love, right? Is it? No. And whatever you're doing without love in your heart, it's not going to work. Love emphasizes empathy, and the word of God is love. God is love. So when you are a godly person, you are a godly individual, you respect the word, you respect God. You're not going to do stuff just to do stuff. Okay, because everything is done, if you in the Lord, everything is done in love. God is love, and His word is love. So love behind everything you do is the key to being a good man in a good relationship. And you do stuff that's out of hatred, it's gonna come back on you eventually. But that's what I do. You know, sometimes, I mean, and we are all human, right? We all human, right? So we all mess up. Because sometimes you get so angry, love get thrown out the window. You like, you know, you get revved up, it's hard to get down. But eventually, you will come back down to yourself if you got that love in your heart, if God is in you and you want to do right. You know, the bottom line is, do you want to do right? And many men don't want to do right. You know, they just don't care, because a lot of us are selfish. We just want what we want, when we want it, why we want it. We don't care about you. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. And if you can't give me what I want, I'm kicking you. Get out. I don't need you. That's not love. Ryan train BobbieD, who he got? Sincerely him. He said, there's no perfect relationship, but there's a perfect combination. Yes. Sometimes you will need somebody. Yeah, you need somebody that's compatible, that will balance you out to a certain degree. And when you put two together, it works like a team. Like some things I'm not good in. Lisa D's good in. I tell you, she's good at locating stuff, finding stuff, remembering where to go, how to go, where to get there. I'm bad at that. I am bad at directions. She's excellent at it. You know, sometimes we get out of the shopping center and we shop, and we go to our car. Let's leave where the car. I can't remember where the car is. But she know exactly. She said, get out the way. I'm fine. She know exactly. And when we go someplace, I forget how to get. Lisa D remember. She's good at directions. Remember, that's bad. And you know, some things she's bad at, I'm good at. I don't want to tell you what she's bad at. Right, Trey, BobbieD, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes. Hello, Rhythm Ghost. What's up? Riding the love show with BobbieD and Lisa D. One Nation under Groove. Lamont. He said, I know any types of relationship I have. If she wants to argue, I would just walk out the door.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
That is that is a way to deal with it. Okay. And you're not saying, well, he's walking out the door, he's not dealing with it, but that's his way of dealing with it. That's his way of lowering what? Lowering the temperature, bringing the temperature down. Because if you stay there and engage in confrontation, argument of confrontation with her, what's that going to do? Both of them get pissed off at each other, heated up, and it make it worse. So what he's decided to do, he's like me. I'm not the arguing type. You want to argue with me? I don't like that. So he said, I'm here. I got to go. I'll see you later. I'll be back.
Bye.
And he goes off, blows off a little steam, calms down, comes back, and she be right there waiting for him again. Watch it. Let's go. Round table, BobbieD, who we got?
Terry Fleming. Trust to me is important as well. Without trust, jealousy takes over then jealousy. Jealousy breeds anger, and anger breeds fear and pain. Trust your spouse.
That's true. Very good words, Terry. Jealousy breeds anger. Anger.
Trust.
Huh? Yeah, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you as far as I can see you. Yeah, I trust you. No, I trust. Let me put it like this. In every relationship, there's a level of trust between two people. Okay. And in certain areas, you may have more trust than versus another area. Okay. I have a lot of trust with Lisa D in many areas. In some areas, I have trust, but not high as some other areas.
Like what?
I don't want to tell her all our business on I don't want to tell all our business on the street, put our business on the street. But y'all know, Y'all know, I'll talk to you later on after the show.
Okay.
But y'all know what I'm talking about. But trust is very important. And you know what, man? Jealousy, what do you say? Jealousy breeds anger. Anger breeds fear. And fear breeds hate. When you fear something, you don't know about it. You hate it. You begin to hate because you think it's going to affect you, come at you. So when you think you fear something, you think it's going to come on you, you don't know nothing about it. You want to get it first, right? All of that's a bunch of negativity. And the meaning, the way to fight all of that or to prevent all of that is deal with each other in love as much as possible. Okay, let's go round chain BobbieD Nation.One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Thanks, Angel, sincerely.
So good to see you. Round chain BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. After the first two stages, you must keep your relationship exciting by have day night and know how to handle situations as they come up. You have to be instant in season and out of
Very true.
season.
Very true. You have to know how to handle situations. And that's called being have wisdom. Wisdom in your mind and heart and your spirit. So if you find, ladies out there, if you find a man that's got some wisdom, better stick with him. Hard to find a good man with wisdom, okay, and knowledge. And more importantly, hard to find a good man with wisdom, knowledge, and apply it. Applies it in his life every day. It's hard, man. It's so easy to act a fool. Tell me about it. I know. Come on, man. I act a fool a lot, but I always come back down to earth. Let's go round town. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. We used to say back in the days, sticks and stones. I may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Well, we found out that saying was not true because words can break you down, even kill you.
Very true. Words can be devastating, especially when you're in the wrong place to receive it. You're in a dark place, and somebody says some negative words to you, you go even further into the darkness. But at that point in your life, when you're in a dark place, you don't need more dark words to pull you down. You need good words to bring you to the light, bring you up. So words can have an effect on you, okay? That's why it's important. We don't know what's going on in somebody's life. We can't see it. So treat everybody decently. If the very little thing you say might be just playing, but the little play words you make, they take it serious. They want to cut your throat because you say, what? But treat everybody with respect. That's the key. Round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, another group. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD, hello. Magandang umaga, hapon, gabi. Kamusta ka in Cebu from Nurse?
Okay, Rocco, ikaw. There's Mike in the house. There's Mike in the house. What's up?
Murphy Hayes, I have to be honest, whether or not she's being dressing like that, I can't accept that.
Okay. Then that's an issue that you will have to discuss with your lady. Okay. In my first marriage, when we first got married, there was an issue with the dress. Okay. And I explained it to her, And when I explained it to her, she was very good at most women like, tell me what. But she understood. You'd be amazed if somebody really loves you and you sit down and say, listen, it's a problem for me how you dress. I love you. I care about you. I don't want to see you dressing like this. It hurts me to my heart to see my woman exposing something that I feel is only for me to see. When you explain it to them and they don't respect you, you gotta pray hard and wait, but it will happen. If she really loves you, she'll make some concessions. And she'll make some compromise and changes. I never had that problem at least today. Never. In fact, I told her one time, you need to get that a little sexier. But I'm just playing. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Michael, coffee, BobbieD, hello. Guys may remember Filipinas are family-oriented. Ladies, women from nursery.
Yes, they are. Family is number one in most Filipinos. The good ones. The bad ones, they don't give a flip about family. It's all about them. Round train, BobbieD, Nation, One Nation, another. Woo!
Wendell in the house.
Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? 7-5 to your family. What's up?
Hey, family.
Hey, we doing good, man. So good to see Wendell stopping by to say hi. What's up, man? You riding train with us today? Hey, It's good to have you here, man. Always good to see Wendell. Gonna get there. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation under. Woo, we got
Big John in the house.
Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, we got the silver, Quicksilver in the house today. One of our Quicksilver members. He's a silver member. Oh, so good to see all my silver members in the house. I got found. So good to see you, man. Hey, John, thank you so much for the donation, man.
Thank you so much.
John sent us a donation. I didn't see it till last night, man. Thank you so much. John sent us a $10 donation through PayPal. So good to see you, John. We got to do it. John said it takes time to stabilize, but it's always good to communicate with each other. Yes, it does. He's right. You hear what he said, y'all? Stability takes time. Okay? It don't happen like overnight. If you got a shaky relationship, it takes time for y'all to come together. You know why? Because you both have to do what? Slow down. It takes time for you to slow down, smell the coffee, drink the coffee, smell the roses, and know what's going on. You have to learn each other. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? It takes time. And you got to wait until the time is right. And then you can become stable. Relationships are always a work in progress. No one, my brothers and sisters, has arrived. We are all working toward a common goal. Stability in our relationships, not just with our partner, but with our maker, God. Okay? Let's go down, Brian. Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Under Goo. Who we got, Lee D? Thank you so much, Big John, for the donation to
Nation.
More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much, Big John. Hey, I gotta do a song for. I gotta do a dance for Monroe. I gotta do a dance for the Silver Bullet.
And to the bronze also.
Yeah, I see the bronze in a while. But yeah, I gotta do man for the bronze and the silver. I gotta do dance for Monroe and the bronze man. But yeah, it is coming up. I just haven't got to it, but I'm gonna get to it, man. I'm gonna get you a song. Just like Murphy got one, Big John got one, Monroe gonna have one. Okay, I'm working on it. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Perfect. Hayes. Hello, Sir Wendell and Sir John.
What's up? What's up, my brother? So good to see y'all.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Buy your Filipino fiancé girlfriend finally some chocolates. Buy the man brothers some Red Horse and San Miguel.
Yeah, they like women like the chocolates. They like that. But men like to drink. They like to drink out here. I don't know. They like
Kulapo.
What?
Kulapo.
They like to drink out here, and it's a big deal. When most men, when they get off work here, that's how they spend the night. And the weekend, all day, all night. And then they're not drinking, they're doing this. Playing cards or gambling, playing the dice. Okay? That's the way, that's life out here. Let's go, right there. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, like I said before, my girls is like a squirrel from another world, and I'm not letting her go.
I tell you, man, when you find that jewel, you hold on to it, you know? Because it's hard, man. It's so hard to find somebody that you love, you respect, and they love and respect you back. That's the key, you know? Because a lot of us can find somebody we love and respect, but they may not love and respect us back. And then we got a problem. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Day. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
What's up, Michael? He's a BobbieD. Hello. The Filipino family will love you for days for doing that. Take them a few groceries. Also, in visiting them, Right. Yeah, they like things like that. They like you to bring them stuff and take them to Jollibee and all that kind of stuff. All that makes them feel real good about you. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, one day. What's up? What's up? Who we got?
Monroe.
Monroe in the house. He said, thanks, brother. Man, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, my gold brother. Gold finger, silver bullet. Who we got? Monroe, he said, hello, Mr. Terry Fleming. What's up, Rain, man? You all right, man? So good to see you, man. You know, we all good to see you, man. And happy birthday to you while I'm at it. Lamar Taylor made in the house. Taylor made, and he said, I want you to listen to Kevin Samuels and stop always trying to blame the guys instead of the female. I'm not sure I understand that. I want you to listen to Kevin Samuels. Stop trying to always blame the guys. First of all, I don't always blame the guys. I blame both because it's two people involved. Okay, so don't come off me with that, man. I don't always blame guys. I tell it like it is. The problem is you just exhibited one of the problems with us. We're oversensitive. Okay, we try to say, well, it's all my fault. It's all y'all putting the blame on me. No, it takes two people. Men mess up and women mess up too. So don't come off on me with that, brother, because that's not me. And I'm not listening. I don't even know who Kevin Samuels is. I don't listen to a lot of people because I listen to the Lord, I read my Bible, and I listen to me. Let's go. Right there, BobbieD, DC, who we got?
Monroe, hello, Mr. Jan Thomas. What's up? Monroe, thanks, Mr. Terry Fleming, for the congrats. Riding the love train with BobbieD Michael. Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Try to make sure your Filipina gets Cinemar certificate if no marriage before you marry her.
That's right. Right train, thank you so much. Wendell Coyete got a super sticker. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, bro. Wendell, appreciate that, man. I know you had it in you, man, but I see you do. Let's do a damn with Wendell, Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, under groove, one love. Who we got, Nation Day?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thanks so much for the donation to the nation. Wendell Coyete, more blessings, much love. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
More
that.
blessings,
Appreciate
much
that,
love.
man. Appreciate that, man. I thank you so much. All right.
Let's go.
Thank you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, one day. Who we got?
Michael, Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Make sure she is free and single before you marry her. Filipina, this will tell you the true facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they say they're single and they're not. All kind of stuff, man. Let's go. Ryan Train, who we got?
Michael, Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Guys, minsan Filipinos yung meron online dating say that they are single but they still married to
That's true.
Filipino.
That's right. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Michael Coffee needs some. He said, BobbieD, hello. Get that Cinemar certificate, and that will save you some trouble with the Filipina. That's right. Yeah, Cinemar stands for Certificate of No Marriage. You need to make sure that's always obtained before you get any marriage, because a lot of them say I'm single, but they really married because they don't remember they married their man 5 years ago. Who we got? Jenny man in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. He's about to. What are you doing up so early? Early? This early?
On your side.
On your side, this is late for us, brother. It's after 11:18 p.m. in the nighttime at the right time. Good to see you, Zan. Right train, BobbieD. Who we got? Michael Coffee needs some. He said, BobbieD, hello. Make sure that you take that 15 or 15-hour flight to the Philippines to meet the Filipino you like. First, yeah, you got to meet him, man. You talk to him for 6 months, a year. Go on out there and make that trip. Xander man, he said, oops, I mean up so late. I got you. You up early, man. Ryan Trey John Thomas in the house. He said, trouble in a relationship is shared between man and woman. Sometimes one has more fault than the other, but both have. Yeah, that's true, and that's very true. It takes two, and I keep telling y'all that it takes two. The whole night I talked to you from the man's side, and I talked to you from the lady's side. So why somebody gonna say you always say the man? No, it's both. It's both, and I said that all throughout the night. I said the man would say that you must not have been looking at the show, Lamont. Look at the show before you criticize me, okay? And then when you criticize me, man, let's do it right, Ty Long Strong. Because if I take it the wrong way, you might not be up there on the show, okay? Let's be right. I bring this to you. I take my time, make my time, and shake my time to bring it to you right. I just don't blame the men for everything. But I do tell you that men are leaders, okay? And when a man is a leader, the buck stop with the men in a relationship. So if you ain't got that, don't come up with that stuff without telling you, man, hey, I bring it both ways. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got? Michael Coffee. Let's go, see.
Wendell.
I did it wrong, sorry.
Wendell Cañete, I can't wait to get back over there.
I hear you, man. It's people can't wait to get you back over here too. Your lady probably waiting on you. I know she is. I know she is, man. But you know, it'll be all right. It's gonna take some time, man. I don't know. This Delta virus is just kicking butt, you know. And they recently, the Philippines came up with some more quarantine classifications. They're now on the alert level systems 1, 2 through 5. They used to be on GCQ, ECQ, and all that stuff. They changed all of that. And so I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not, but we'll see. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD. Hi, guys, man. It's a lot of different meetings here, heard face to face in person than just talking online.
Yes, it is. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
BobbieD. Hello, meet her, the Filipino person is important. I don't know you're getting yourself into, guys, man.
Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, in other words, Sir Thomas, it takes two tango.
Yeah, it takes two, man. And don't please, guys, don't be accusing me of saying I'm only saying it's the man's fault. It's both people's fault, you know, because it takes two. I keep telling y'all that. And throughout this whole night, and every time I talk to y'all, I gave you both scenarios. I gave you the situation where the men say this, and I give you a situation where the women say that. I put it on both of us. So don't accuse me just saying, hey, you know, you just put it on them. I don't play that game, man. Don't play that game with me. Let's go.
John Thomas, Michael Coffee, that will be a long time to come. Visiting the Philippines in maybe 2023, Novavax vaccine will be breakthrough. I believe in opening the Philippines again, but they still need approval from US FDA and Philippines FDA.
I missed that. Go back. It will be a long time to come. Yeah, it will be a while. You know, I keep saying, I'm saying like end of the year. I don't know about that because it's too many untied ends, and the pandemic has not been handled here properly, and there's a lot of things that has to be done that's not being done. So I don't know when this country is going to open up the borders. So let's pray that it be as soon as possible.
Let's go. Michael Coffee, BobbieD. Hello. Good God, wonderful blessings shine all over the ladies and men riding the lottery. Keep the faith. Thank you so much. Wendell Cañete, the first time she walked on my back, it was game over.
She walked on his back. You know what that means, right? She used him as a door stopper. Yeah, she just walked on him all over, man. And you know what happened, man? A woman will only do what you allow her to do. Okay. So sometime in his lifetime, he allowed her to stomp on him. But you know, sometimes you don't realize what you're doing until it's done. And then it's too late. Let's go. Ryan J, who we got?
Martha Hayes, my girl is my girl, and I decided to meet somewhere else, if not the Philippines.
That's it. Meet her in a different country.
In the middle.
Meet her in a country where you both feel comfortable. Okay. Enjoy each other's company while you can, and have a nice time. You don't have to come to the Philippines to meet her. Go wherever she's at. If she's not in the Philippines, go somewhere she's at. And if she can get out there where she's at, let her come where she was at, wherever you at. Or just find a country that's in the middle, like Lisa D said, somewhere in the middle. It's a good idea. Let's go.
Michael Coffee, Jan, hello. God bless you. God bless you. Philippines will not open the rest of 2021 this year, I think, because need to vaccinate more essential workers there.
The Philippines, they used to say you have to be 70% for herd immunity. They're gonna have to be 90 to 100 because they ain't getting hurt. The vaccination is so slow here. So I don't see them opening up maybe the end of it. I don't see that at all. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it'll be the end of the year. Let's go.
BobbieD, hello. Novavax is a Japanese-American vaccine trying to get approved in the USA by the CDC FDA.
Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. In Japan, Novavax is already being used in Japanese citizens. It's about 94% effective against the COVID-19 virus.
All right, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Martha Hayes, a former co-worker committed suicide because his wife left him. They said he shot himself in his stomach, but that didn't work, so he poured gas on himself and set himself on fire in the bedroom.
People do that. My nephew did that. Remember? Tell y'all that. And you know, why would you let something that could be fixed so easily mess you up like that? Yeah. People don't know how to deal with issues in life, and so when people are in fear, people are anger and pain, and they don't know how to handle it, they could do anything. They're not stable. You know, a double-minded person is what not stable. He says he has some double minds going on when he do anything. You know, we have to be consistent. What you do, how you do, when you do it, and then don't let no one person be your entire life, because you will have no life when that one person is done with you. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Right.
Murphy Hayes, Lisa has the eye of the tiger.
She said, I'm a tiger. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Some foreigners tourists are deciding to meet their Filipino fiancé girlfriend in other countries since Philippines is closed.
Right. A lot of people are going to Mexico and what's another? Dominican Republic. Those are areas that you can go and meet each other. Yeah? So look at what's going on and just choose a place to go and have a nice time. Enjoy your life. Let's go.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Foreigners tourists are considering Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan,
Vietnam.
to meet her.
Right now, Singapore is probably about the best one. Maybe Malaysia, but not Thailand. Thailand is
Not Thai.
Thai. It's not Thailand. Thailand. It's so much. They're having a hard time controlling. Vietnam is having a hard time controlling the virus as well. Taiwan may be a good bet. I don't know. Let's go.
Murphy Hayes, happy birthday, Raymond.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
To you. Let's go.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hello. Make sure you know all the rules of the COVID-19 quarantine before traveling there. Each country is different.
Every country has their own rules, and there are rules within this country, within provinces. Different provinces have different rules, different barangays. That's why it's so difficult to control this virus here in the Philippines. Let's go.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. These foreigners tourists are tired of waiting to the Philippines to open up its borders.
That's so very true, and I see that on the internet all the time. They're saying, well, look, I'm tired of the Philippines. I'm going somewhere. Well, guess what? Ain't a whole lot of other places in Southeast Asia that you can go, because everybody's dealing with this Delta variant. Okay, Thailand is probably, they're opening up one section of the country, or one city called Pattaya Island. They're going to make that the island for tourists, so that may be your best bet. Mexico is open. But a lot of places that's open, they open for the Monte, and they got the virus bad there too. So you have to be careful. Let's go.
John Thomas, Thailand is going.
John Thomas. You said
John
Thomas.
Thomas.
John Thomas. Big John, what's up? He said Thailand is going to do a reduced modified quarantine starting next month for Bangkok and
Chiang Mai.
okay. Okay, for vaccine. Yeah, I knew they were trying to get a particular area to send people to. So we'll see how it works. The Delta variant is changing the ball game for everybody. Most of these countries should have been opened up by now, but because of the variant, it changed the game. Okay, let's go.
Murphy Hayes. I bet I know one of Lisa's buttons. What?
Everybody know your button by now. Hey, they know my button. I got a bunch of them. I got buttons all over me. Hey, you ain't got. Hey, don't take much to get me to push my button. I'm like, what you say, man? So what? Can I go right?
Michael Coffee.
Man. I won't be playing. I gotta use the restroom, y'all. Sorry.
This is the last one.
I gotta use the restroom, Lee Dick. You gotta talk. I've been trying to hold it, but I can't hold it no more.
Use your cup. Michael Coffee. We need some coffee, BobbieD. Hello. Most of the Asian countries, foreigners, tourists are considering wanting to be vaccinated by Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. Yeah, I think Pfizer is most what do you call, Bob? You have to answer this.
What?
Bobby, I said most of the Asian countries, foreigners, tourists are considering wanting to be vaccinated by Pfizer or Moderna vaccines.
Right. They want you to have American-made vaccines.
Oh yeah, American-made vaccines
And they don't want to sign it back.
made in
No
China.
Chinese, no Russian.
Okay,
Keep talking with you.
hurry up.
Keep talking with you.
Hi.
Ask a question.
Let's wait, guys. Let's wait for BobbieD. Pagdali.
Ah! I gotta do my spray with my hand. All right, I'm back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I put alcohol on my hand. I didn't wash my hand, but I put alcohol. So I'm just good. All right, we gotta say, BobbieD, hello. Most of it.
I read it.
Okay. What else?
Murphy Hayes. I've been thinking about buying property in North Louisiana, and visit the Philippines once a year. That's the plan for now, but it may change.
Okay, once a year. A lot of people do that. They come here once a year
Visit.
and visit, and they spend time and go back. Some people come here and stay 6 months a year. It just depends on whatever is comfortable with you. That's the key. You're in a point in your life where you want to be at peace. You want to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and be relaxed. So if that makes you feel good, man, that's your plan. I think it's a good plan. You know, I really do. Let's go.
That's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What does that say?
I can post comments on destination.
Okay. Thank you so much for everybody gave tonight, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you so
Rain
much
Man.
for the donation.
Wendell Cone, Yete. Who else?
Big Jan.
Big John Tom. Hey, thank you so much, Big John. We got your donation through PayPal. You always send it to PayPal. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Let's do our close video clips, closing clips then.
Okay.
Where is it?
No, do your stuff.
Uh-huh.
These are this right here.
This is what did you listening?
No, you got to do that. We got another comment. See, you messing around. Michael Coffey, he said, BobbieD, hello. Guys, man, you're going to need extra quarter to spend. Okay. Things are going to get a little higher out here. The cost of living has went way high out here, man. That's because everything is just going up because of the pandemic. So you may want to, whatever you brought out here last time you came, you might want to tack on some more with that. Because what? She trying to get crazy. They got a question. They got to answer a question. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
This is BobbieD
And the two Queen Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and peace. All right, guys. That's it for now.